This is a summary of the first 10 episodes from Driving with Gloves. Is it about your hosts?
Hi, my name is Cor, and welcome to my channel, Driving with Gloves.
Maybe. Or is it about reverse driving? Or is it about exhaust notes? With a top speed of 255 kilometers an hour. There was even Or is it about the joy of driving?
Well, it still has power. It's an old car, 33 years old, but it still has power. I love this car. This is a cool car. This is really a cool car. This is driving experience pure. So what did I say before? We die like real men. Yeah. Is incredibly direct. Oh, I love this car. Yes. It's a cool car.
Or is it about a male chauvinist pig?
But if you had to choose between a woman who is very friendly and a fantastic cook, like this one, or a very sexy girl who can't cook but looks stunning like this, I know which one I would choose. Am I here because of his sausages? No, I'm here because of his willy.
And many years later, even farmer girl Daisy Duke drove the later legendary CG7 Jeep and wore, of course, even more legendary hot pants.
I can only say, yeehaw!
Sorry boys, and no worries ladies, because I'm not homosexual. Or is it about a clown?
Until just before, the space in this car was not too bad for my height. But for some reason, I don't fit in the car anymore. Because what have I got on my head? It's an apple. It's time for it's time for In other words, is it really true what Colin Chapman said? If you want something for a straight line speed and you have no soul, go buy a Subaru. No, he didn't say that.
I noticed that I'm not appropriately dressed for this car, so what can I do? Well, that looks much better.
Has some similarities with a ladybird. Although I should say yes, I say no, because this car is no ladybird at all. It has an enormous steering wheel, like I'm driving a ship. Ahoy! So this is about the year 1984, because this Maserati is from 1984. So take care, because Big Brother is watching you. Well, that's what I call dogfight.
Is it different because I am wearing a hat? Well, not quite. It's different because this time I will not drive with gloves.
Today I've organized a chauffeur. This is Fernando. Speak Wave to the camera, Fernando.
Hey, ciao ragazzi.
So, let's put on my gloves. I'm still putting them on. Let's put on my gloves and drive. Some say that he looks like Sean Connery. And by the way, some say that I look like George Clooney. But we think that we are looking much better. And when they said, yes you can, my thought was only yes. Even for a tall person like me, with legs like a frog, there is space in the rear. But on the other hand, it's quite fun. Ingo informed me before handing me the car that the brakes do not work. But I must say, after a while you get used to it, and you can always use the horn. Yeah, that will help. Or is it about information about cars? But are there cars which are more exclusive? Oh yes, there are. They even made an amphibious Jeep. And what was even more special, they made a flying Jeep. And it even worked. But it was no success at all.
The Maserati brothers, Altieri, Bindo, Carlo, Ettore and Ernesto, were all involved with automobiles from the beginning of the 20th century.
The gearbox is very smooth. It's only a bit tricky in the car when you're driving over bumps. And look what I found here. It's a model from a very special car. It's a German car, a Wiesmann, and it's made out of reinforced concrete. The only company who managed to develop an all-terrain car within 49 days, as General Eisenhower had ordered, was the same company which had already created Donald Duck's car. The car has an aluminium chassis, which makes the car extremely light and stiff. It only weighs 890 kilograms, which is way less than a modern Lotus XD. The wheelbase from the SLC is 36 centimeters longer than from the SL. Actually, it's a Spitfire 1500. Perhaps you know that the Ford Mustang was featured for the first time in a film, which was filmed here in Switzerland. This is the heart of the 350 SLC, the 3.5 liter V8 engine with electronically controlled injection, transistor ignition and overhead camshaft. That doesn't sound much by today's standard, but in the 70s it was incredibly quick. And you must not forget, it's a small car, you're sitting so near to the ground. It feels really fast. But what he did say was, adding power makes you faster in a straight line. Subtracting weight makes you faster everywhere. Well, let's find out. The coupe was criticized in its days for its design. The designers were Josef Kalitzendörfer and Friedrich Geiger, who already had designed the 500K and the 300 SL. The front of the car looks similar to the front of the Lamborghini Miura, but it is also a red Italian sports car. And only 25 are left, so that's less than from a 250 GTO. And only one was officially imported here to Switzerland. And this car I'm driving today is about fast driving.
They started to build the first series of Maserati to the Orsi family.
And this happens when a bus is driving over these roads, because the roads are very narrow.
so firm that you do not need to go to the gym for training your left leg. Or is it about beautiful landscapes?
If you recognize the music, then you are very well educated. If not, well, what shall I say?
I'm now driving over the Axestrasse, but this episode is not about an Alfa Romeo Giulia. In 1968, Maserati was taken over by the French car manufacturer Citroën. In 1974, Citroën went bankrupt.
Driving with gloves is a combination of all these things. I hope you enjoyed this review from Driving with Gloves. So on this Apple, like this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Driving with Gloves. Thank you, until next time.